Hey everyone, Torcaso here, back in the house, just relaxing, coming to you live. March the 5th, approximately 2:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's March 5th, 2016. You know, I have a confession to make. I wasn't planning on doing any videos today. As a matter of fact, I have so many videos that I have ready to be uploaded that quite honestly, I've lost count, and I have to literally actually do an inventory, because I probably have at least 200, maybe 300 in the pipeline ready to get turned into an MPEG, which is the file I use to get it on YouTube, Facebook, and what have you. So I have my work cut out for me. I can literally put up a video every day, probably for the rest of the year. Almost 2 of them. Almost 700 videos. Now, I'm not saying I have 700, but I'm sure that by summer I will. But I wasn't planning on making one today. Not until I listened to Les Brown, a motivational speaker. And I was listening to what he said. And what he said was so true. But then I put my own little spiel into it and got into my own mind, and I figured something out. It's true that I love you and I want to see you succeed, and that is the reason why I've been pushing you so hard to get into my business or to start your own, whether it's mine or some other one. But you know, a lot of things that Les said, it made sense, and I said to myself, you know, there's a chance that no matter how many things I sent to you, videos, no matter how well I tell you you could be doing in your own business, you may not listen. You out there may not listen. I said, but I'm getting there. So I want you to know, you out there in Cyberland, you that watches or doesn't, it really doesn't matter what it takes for me to get where I want to be. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter if I have to do 1 million videos, 10 million videos. Obviously, I wouldn't do 10 million. But it doesn't matter. And if I can't get people to join my V-Stream business that can actually help their lives, you know, I can't make you do anything, and I wouldn't want to if I could. But it doesn't matter how I get there, because I'm getting there. And I made that decision. And when I say I'm going to be famous, there's no magical secret that I have to get discovered, to be on the networks. And there's no reason to believe that I can, except that I know that's going to happen. I cannot tell you what the path is going to be. But yeah, it's going to happen. When I say I'm going to be a multi-millionaire, or that I already am one, that's because I am what I said. No, not today, not right this minute. But as much as you are breathing and the world exists, yes, everything I ever said to you is going to happen. In some way or another, it's going to happen. So what I want you to know, the reason why I made this video, is it's time for you to get as convicted in your life as I am now. Convicted, convinced, and determined. And you know, I don't care if people write rude comments. I don't care if I get 0 views. I don't care what the world does, the outside world does. Because it's a given that I'm going to get where I said I'm going to get. But there's something here that's missing. It's you. You got to believe that you can do this. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's being a doctor, joining my business. I don't care what it is. And you may have no real reason to believe you can do it. But you can do it. And I want you to believe. I want you to believe, because I know that you can do it. So I'm going to get going. Probably make one more video. And I mean just one.